my friends, this is Tammy. Today I am going to do a full glam look. So this video is a little long. Yes, it is. And so please hang in there, watch the video. You may, it may be for you, and then it may not, but I am simply showing you how I apply my makeup, and hopefully it will help you. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe. I would love to have you as part of my community, and comment below, hit the thumbs up if you like this information that I'm providing you, and if there's anything else that you would like to see me do, please comment and tell me what it is you like. So now I'm going to go into my makeup application. Stay tuned. What's up, everybody? This is Tammy, your YouTube friend. I am back up with another video, and so today, you guys, it's all about the look. It's all about the look. So I am going to show you actually how I go about putting on my makeup. So right now, as you can see, I literally just washed my hair. Okay? Yeah, it's wet. So, but anyway, I just really wanted to show you what I do. So, one of the things I always make sure is that my skin is clean. So, I've already cleaned my face this morning, washed my face with my skincare products, and because I have extremely oily skin, one thing that I put on my face is I use an oil modifier. And this oil modifier is with Mary Kay. And so what I'm going to do is I just put a little bit on my hand, about that much. And I pat it here on my forehead. Just pat it. Just so I can make sure my nose is not shining and that I'm not shining on my forehead. Okay, so that's the first thing I do. And then after I let that saturate into my skin, I go and I will use our foundation primer, the Mary Kay foundation primer. And so why do I use a foundation primer? One, it's going to help reduce my pores. If I have any large pores, it's going to help reduce those pores, and also it's going to help set my foundation on my skin. And so I take a little bit, just about that much, that's all you need. Rub that into my skin, all over my face, the foundation primer. And I definitely make sure it's all the way, saturated in on my face. And so I have my primer. Comment below, tell me what you did for the holidays. I went to my son's house. My son just purchased him a new home. And so the fam bam went to my son's house. Usually Christmas is at my home. And so this year we decided to have the holiday at my son's home for Christmas. You guys, I noticed that my lips are dry. So I am going to use this Mary Kay satin lips. I love our satin lips, so I really need a scrub. So I'm going to use the Mary Kay lip scrub. It's a sugar scrub, and I'm going to take it and rub it all on my lips. So what does this do? Well, it's going to soften my lips, and if my lips are dry anyway, it's going to give it that moisture it needs. It's an exfoliant too for your lips. You have to exfoliate your lips as well. So that's what I'm doing. And so you just wipe it off with a damp cloth, and it'll help with any dryness or chapped lips that you might have. So I'll use the satin lips, and then after I put the satin lips on, I am going to put just a little bit of the shea butter. It's actually a shea butter balm, and I'm just using this much. You just need a little bit because I am going to apply some lipstick on my lips, and I don't want, you know how sometimes you get this white stuff around your lips, which is, to me, I think it's dry skin or dead skin. So you don't want that on your lipstick. So I've done that. I've already applied my foundation primer, and I also like to set my foundation with a finishing spray. So now I'm going to take my Mary Kay makeup finishing spray, and I'm going to spray it all over my face. This also helps to set the foundation on your skin. So what I do then is I just take it and I just dry it. Just make sure it's, you know, completely dry on my face. So make sure it's dry. And before I apply my makeup, I put my eyebrows on. So I do my eye area first. Let me just say that. So first of all, let me draw my eyebrows so I can give my eyebrows some definition. As you can see, I barely have hair here on my eyebrows, and I barely have lashes. So I'm going to put on my lashes, everything. I'm going to do a whole glam look for you. So here we go. And I'm going to do this like in an up motion here, just to go to the shape of my eyebrow. And if you want to know where to start, you can do like this, and then you can make a line and go here, make a line, and you can go here and make a line so you can shape your brow. But I usually just take it and just go in the direction where I see where the hair was or used to be when I had hair to, I mean, I arched my eyebrows out. I mean, arching and threading and the hairs, I mean, I really ruined it. Or I pulled the hair from the follicles or something like that. And so I barely have hair on my brows. Or it could be at, you know, once you start aging, the hairs on your brows and your eyelash area begins to thin. It could be, I don't know if that's the case, but my light on my mirror keeps going out. So I want to be able to do that. So that's one eyebrow. Then I'm going to take it and do it on the same thing on the other side. And so I always say that our, our eyebrows are not twins. They're sisters. Okay. They're not twins. So they may not always come out to the same. And with me, it's so hard because there's no hair. I literally just, you know, take it and pretty much try to match the two together. So you could see how I really need to probably clean up my eyebrows just a little bit, but I tweeze them. I don't go and I don't have any hair to arch. And so when you go to the salon, they want to charge, I want to say now it may be 15 to arch or 10, something, $10 or something like that, US dollars. Hey, I don't have eyebrows. I'm not paying no $10 to get my eyebrows done, and I don't have no hair. So I just take this and kind of just really go through there, you see, and then I'll get my little brush to get rid of the different line. I mean the line, so it don't look like, you know, there's a line, right? So I take where it's at. I take my brush here and I brush it out this way here to give it a little definition, get rid of that little line that's right there. I brush it, and then I just take it and kind of soothe it in there a little bit, not brushing all the product away, but just making it, you know, look somewhat normal, right? So that's what I do. And then after I do that, I use my I love our Mary Kay Value Firming brow tint. And what it does is it gives my brow it lays the hairs down on my lash, on my eyebrows. It lays the hairs down. I like that. And I just kind of fill it in a little bit. There. Fill it in here. I like this. Okay. Then once I put the brow tint and everything on, then what I do is I clean up the brow area. I shape it into the way that I want it. So now I am going to use Mary Kay's Perfecting Concealer. So I've put on my finishing spray. I've used my Mary Kay brow pencil to put on my eyebrows, and I also used the Value Brow, which is like a brow tint to lay the lashes of your eyebrows down. And so now to help my brows look a little clean, you just need a small amount, and I put that in I just put a little bit right here at the end and right here, okay, just for to shape my brow. As you can see, I just do a little bit right there. So now what I do is I take my Mary Kay cream brush, see, and I will take that product and push it and push it down. I have it going down in a down way, like very down, and shape it. Make it look clean under my brow. Give it that clean look there. Brush it down. And the other side, I will brush it down and shape it. And it just make it look like it's, a little cleaner under the brow, just give it that nice little clean look. And then I brush the product down onto my lid like this. Just brush it down into the lid, giving it a really nice look, you guys. So a nice shape, you know what I mean? So with that nice tint on both sides. And I see that it's still like a little, so, hey, I have to play with my eyebrows, because I'm telling you, this is my challenge, is with my eyebrows. I just kind of did just a little bit just to bring that line right there over here too. Just a bit, not a lot. And I'll have to take my brush again and brush it in there like a little bit. So now that my brows are done, now it's time to apply my eye products. But before I do that, I want to, any place of my skin where I have discoloration or spots on my skin, I'll use our dark circles up under my eye. I use our under eye corrector. It's a Mary Kay under eye corrector. So I just take a little bit. You don't need a lot of our products. And I dab it here and rub it in the areas where I see darkness, or moles, freckles, age spots, and highlight it that way. So that when I put my foundation on, the spots and the dark circles up under my eye are not as prevalent. You know what I mean? So I'm going to let that sit there, and I take my finger and kind of dap it in there a little bit while I'm working on my eyes, and I let it set there for a little bit. Just let it sit there, and so it can get dry a little bit, because you don't want to mix the product. You don't want your product. What am I trying to say? You don't want to mix the product with your foundation. I mean, when it goes on your foundation, so you want to make sure the under eye corrector is set. That's my philosophy. That's what I do. Is I just want to make sure it's all set, and then now I can go ahead and I can work on my eye color. So today I always start with a base, and for me, I love our Mary Kay. Ooh, I dropped my eye palette, and my goodness, y'all, I have color everywhere. Now, blow it. Color everywhere. All right, sorry. But anyway, I'm going to take my base, which is Hazelnut, and I'll show you my palette. This is my palette. And I'm going to take my Hazelnut and just dip my brush into it. And I go put it in under my lid, right? Not my lid, but there's this bone that's right up here. I think it's your inner, I don't know what you call it, Lord, but it's right here. in your, I'll have my name in a minute. I'm not an esthetician. I just put on my makeup. Okay, y'all. So excuse me if I'm not naming the area, but it's right between your brow bone and your lid. So I call it's the inner brow. This part here is where I would put on my base. And I will take they call this brush like a, what is this brush? It's a blending, eye blending brush. That's what this one is. It's an eye blending brush. And I take the eye blending brush and I blend in here. I just use this like as a top coat, right? I take that part and I'm gonna do the other side and blend in. Blend, blend, blend. And with our product, you really just need a little bit. Our eye colors are very pigmented, they're highly pigmented, and with my look today, I am basically just going to use all mattes. I'm not going to do any glittery type of eyeshadow, so I'm going to use this like a matted eye look today. But as you see, I'm putting it right in this brow area and I'm blending it right there. Okay, and now that I have that blended in, I am going to take my other brush here. It's an all over brush. This is a Mary Kay all over brush. I'm going to take it and I'm going to use our Cinnabar. This is Cinnabar in my palette. And this is if you want to see my palette, it's a good photo. You can see I use all my colors and everything, but I have all the colors here. And I'm just going to dab it with my brush in my corner here. And I'm just dapping it right there because I want to blend it with that the other eyeshadow that I just placed, which was Hazelnut. So I'm putting the Cinnabar right on the corner. And even though I'm putting it here, I'll clean that up. But my main thing is to, get it on the eye, give it a definition, a defined look, and then I'll end up blending it all together so it can come together, right? So pat it over here in this end in a little corner, making it in the corner like a little V, as you can see. And you want to make sure you're wiping off your brushes, because what you don't want to do is blend the other. You want to see the definition of your color, so you have to clean. It's important to clean your brushes every time after each application. So I have a napkin here that I brush on, and I have a brush cleaner, a Mary Kay brush cleaner, and so I'm blending it now with the blending brush. So I blend it and I'm moving it into the center here, right there, both of them on my eye. And my next color that I want to use is Merlot. This is Merlot that I'm going to use here. So I'm going to I'm just tapping it on both sides, just tapping it. And I'm going to use an angle brush as well. I dabbed it on there with the all over brush, but I'm going to use an angle brush, smudge brush, and angle brush, smudge brush, and kind of put it in that crease area here on the other side as well. So I've used 3 colors so far, everybody, and put it in the crease here and give it that little shape. And then I will take my blending brush again, my blending brush, and blend the color all together. Blend it all in here. And you see I blended inward this way, right? So now what I want to do is I'm going to take my concealer and I'm going to put it on my lid here, and I'll set another color, but I want to put it there so I could shape my eye. So when I put my eye color on my lid, it all, will blend in and give it its, its definition. So where I had the eye color, as you can see how I'm doing that there, had it, and I'm making a little line here and do the other side, my line there. So now I'm going to take my all over brush, and I believe that I'm gonna go with I have on green. I don't want to wear green. So I think I will do a shiny penny. This is shiny penny right here, and I will put that color on the lid, this part. where I put the concealer. I'll put the shiny penny there. Make sure you see the shiny penny. And I'm dapping it like dab, dab, dab. Like not brush it, just pat it on. View that look so you could see all of the colors well blended, right? I mean, if you're new with doing eye color, I would suggest that you just play with it. Just play with the colors. There's no, to me, there's just no right or wrong. I just put this on just to, you know, hey, for me. I'm not like an expert in putting on eye makeup, but I have learned how to put my eye makeup on, and it took practice. So right now, you guys, I'm just blending it all together just to give it that really good, nice blended look. You don't want lines. You want it to look really, you want to give it that definition and blend it. So I have my eyeshadow on my eyes, as you could tell. And the last thing that I'm going to do with my eyes is I'm going to take my smudge brush, and I'm going to use Biscotto, this one, just for my brow bone. So when I do my brow bone, I rub it here and push it in the corners this way. Give the eye up there a nice little definition look, right? I think I need to blend just a little bit more. So my eyes, and I'm gonna go ahead and blend it some more. As you can see, I got it totally all blended in. So now that my eyes are, I'm complete with my eyes. And so now I'm just going to put my eyeliner on and my lashes. So now I'm using my Mary Kay Deep Brown eyeliner on my top lid here. And I put it under that when I put my lashes on, you're not seeing pink under here, right? Excuse me. Ooh. Okay. I think I need more blending right in here. I can see it right in my crease. It needs to be like blended a little bit more right in there. Here we go. Okay. Okay. I put this on the top. Blend there. And I'm going to take this brown hot fudge and smudge it up here on my lid, trying to get my eye like a nice little definition there, the hot fudge. And I'm gonna put it under. I like doing that just to give my under eyes just a little bit more definition. And then I'm gonna take my pencil, sorry, not pen, and right under my eye just a bit. Okay, so now that my corrector is dry, I am now going to use concealer. And because I am older, I don't want it all under here. I just put just a little bit, and I put it right here. That's all I need. I don't need any more. That's it with the concealer. So then I'm going to take my sponge, and I am just going to push it and move it under my eye area. Just to put the concealer here. I haven't even put my eyelashes on, y'all, but I'm going to get that on. I may do the eyelashes off camera just to save a little time, because it is time consuming when I do my lashes. Okay? Yep. Also, you guys, I use mascara on my lash when I'm putting on brows. I don't know. I just think it holds better when I have mascara on. So I do put my lash lengthening mascara on even when I'm putting on my lashes and under my eye area here. I love this mascara right here because I don't have lashes, so it also pushes out that length for me and under my eye, and it gives me some form of definition under that area. So I love this one. You see, I have lashes now. If you can see my little lashes, girl, yes, I do. This is one of my favorite. This one is this is the Lash Love Fanorama. Oh my God, I love that. I love it. It gives my lashes some form of definition. So I've already put on one eyelash. I'll do the other one on camera. And why am I running out of glue? Duo. I use the not Google Duo, laugh out loud. It's the Duo glue. Is what I use. And man, I'm out. I'm like really pushing the product out of the thing. So I'll use my tweezers, okay? And I always center it in the corner right here. And then as I go on, I go ahead and move, go to the end on, go to this end over here and put it on top of my lashes. Some people put it under theirs. I put mine on top of the lash, my lash line. I prefer it that way. So I do have allergies. And, you know, once you put water on this, that's a wrap. So you want your eyes not to be watery, or, you know, if that happens, the lashes won't stick. So I use the Duo glue, which I need to go and get some more. So I take this, you guys, make sure I push it in here, make sure they're on really good and dry. I use the black too. On the Duo, I use black. I used to use the clear. I may go back to using the clear. I've been using the black one though so far. But so my lashes are on, and I want to make sure they're completely all the way on. Make sure I got my mascara under here, and I don't like it. I don't want it all clunky looking. You know what I mean? Now that I have my lashes on, I have a lash curler. This is a Mary Kay lash curler. Sorry everybody, my phone rang, so I had to answer it. So now I have my eyebrows, my eyelashes on, and I'm using my curler. So what I do with my eyelash curler is I take it and and curl it a bit. Go to the other one. Curler. I don't know why it's not acting right. Oh, there we go. Please. And I curl my lashes with the eyelash curler. And I also put just a tidbit of mascara there. Just a little bit, just to give it a little pop. Okay, so have my mascara on. So now I'm going to put my foundation on, and the foundation that I'm using is a color corrector. I'm using, which one is this one? This is the medium to deep, so I have to mix mine. I use medium to deep, and I use the deep. I love our color corrector. It's a light foundation. It also has SPF, sunscreen in there. So I'm going to put these two on my foundation brush. I put more of the medium deep than I do the deep, because the deep tends to be too dark, but the medium deep is too light. Go figure. But anyway, so I put the two on and dab all over my skin. And when I use my brush, I kind of dap it all over my face, under my neck. Don't forget up under your neck, because that's part of your skin too. So, and I lightly push the foundation down onto my skin. And you see where I was talking about the light part? That's why I wanted it to dry, because I didn't want to have the light part going all over my skin. So I actually just wanted to blend it all together and give it a really nice light look, and around my nose. And this is the type of look that I would do. Like, this to me, I would do it. This is like, to me, an everyday for me. And sometimes I'll go without putting the eye color on. It just depends on, you know, if my day got started on time regularly like I wanted it to. So this is what I do far as my look for my foundation. So I'm definitely blending it in, making sure it's blended all over my foundation. I have this light, and I don't know why I bought this light to program it where it just goes out every 10 minutes or 7 minutes. It's crazy. It just keeps going out, the light. But I needed the light for the foundation look. So now that I have my foundation on, now I am going to put on my cheek color, and this is my palette for my cheek color, and I would love to tell you what color I'm using, but I don't know. I can't get the palette out. I need like a pen or something. But anyway, I'll show you the color here. I love this peach. It's like a peachy pink color. I love that one. So I squeezed my brush and dab just a little bit on there, and put it on my cheek. My cheek area is right here. You don't want it to be all down there. You want it to be right there on that cheek. And rub, 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 rub here. And you want to make sure your cheek color is well blended in, right? So I make sure my cheek color is well blended it in too. And if you like, and you just want to give like a little pinky thing, you can put some there. I'll put like a highlighter there. And if I want some highlighter on my cheeks, I do. But I blend it in here. Make sure my foundation, my cheek color is well blended, because you don't want no line, you know what I mean? Right there. So you want to make sure it's all the way blended in. And so the next thing that I do would be my powder. I am going to use our Mary Kay Silky Setting Powder. All right, it's a setting powder. And I'm using Deep Beige. All right, I'm using the Deep Beige, and I put a little bit of the product in my cap, and I take my brush, goes like this. I like to take my brush, and then I'll tap it. I take my brush and press it all over my face. Do a little bit more, brush it. It sets it. Look, okay. So foundation is set. Voila. And I am going to put on my lips. I'm going to use this lip liner. This color is a nude. So I'm going to take this nude lip liner by Mary Kay. And I'm debating on what color lipstick I'm going to use. It's going to be something like a brown maybe. I'll see. You'll see. So I decided to use a Beach Bronze lip gloss. Not a lipstick. I didn't want lipstick today. Just a lip gloss. I think I need a brown liner. So it goes on like a neutral, like a natural look for you. So I decided to get a brown lip liner. This one is deep nude to line my lips. You get a good brown, just a little bit more definition. That's better. A little brown, and then I'll put some more. I love a shiny lip. Dab it on there. And the last thing that I do after all of my makeup, everything is on, I'm going to take my makeup finishing spray and set it all over spray. Now, my makeup, my foundation, everything is going to set, and I will have a fresh makeup look all day. And my makeup is not going to be really thick. It's really like a really nice light foundation look. It's not heavy on my skin. I just love when I do my makeup and it's light, and I can go out and do whatever I want to do and still have a really nice fresh look when I go out. If I want to ramp up my look, I can, and if I don't have to. This is just a natural look. So, this is my look, you guys. And so if you really liked what you saw today and I gave you some insight on putting on your makeup, please comment below. I want to hear what you have to say. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead, hit that subscribe button and that like button, and you enjoy your day. Have an amazing day today.